Yo, what up, Toshi? Welcome back to a new Stella Sora video. I have to re-record my whole video because I was having issues with the audio the first time recording this around. So here we go. Take number 2. Yeah, what up? Now, we're going to be taking a look at the Shia tech. Well, actually, I'll be real here. I've already taken a look at the Shia tech. I've already done it. I've already recorded my gameplay and everything. I'm just going to go over it and talk about exactly what it is. I'm only level 24, mind you. My record is not that high, but I was able to clear the boss blitz with max stars, which isn't super duper impressive, considering my Shia is T5, so I do have some more investment to her. But I think it is pretty decently impressive that I did it with like a level 16 record. But all I really did was look for any type of like thing that gave me like more attack and then more auto attack here with Melody of Focus. So just fishing for more auto attack damage and then more attack in general and more Lux. I mean, I wish I had more Lux damage, but really just more auto attack damage and then more attack percent, right? And then for the support cards, just any card that would give me like more attack and then more damage taken on the enemy was very advisable. Also, there was one that was not that bad, like Manova being able to deal damage every time you do like Lux damage or something like that. Where was it? It was right here. This one, and there was like another one. I think it's this one right here. Radiant Synergy. No, it's not this one. But this one is good though. Increases the squad's attack, which is like 33%. It's like massive amount of squad attack that you get for the whole fight duration at the start of the fight. So it was really nice. And I was just fishing for what everyone gave me auto attack damage, like this one right here, and then this one right here as well. So yeah, that was ideally the point, and then all of these other ones. This one was like, okay, whatever, but increase her attack after I did use the ultimate, so her auto attacks ended up doing more damage after the ultimate press. So that's kind of where I was looking at my reasoning with the potentials itself. I do need to do another record though, just so I can have a higher score in general. It's just that it does take RNG, and it is a little time consuming. I like to, don't get me wrong, I like the roguelike, but I don't like doing it all the time, if that makes sense. Yeah. Now, as for Shia herself, like I said, she's T5. I can quickly go over the talents and why some of these matter and why some of these don't. This one increases her attack, so it just gives her more damage, right? So this is really nice with the potential I showed before in combination with that one, so you just get more attack in general. So what ends up happening is that you end up doing more damage after the ultimate press, which is nice for whenever you're trying to break, at least in that boss splits, you're trying to break the enemy's toughness at a certain point. You press the ultimate, or you press it to dodge some skills, you know, that the enemy is throwing at you. So it's a little bit of a window where you just have free damage coming in. So I like it a lot. This one right here, again, increases the damage dealt to the enemy with the ultimate. So you don't have to fish for ultimate damage dealt when you're going through your records because you have it from this here. Lux damage increase, which obviously increases all of her damage, including her auto attack damage. So this is like one of her best ones here. This one right here increases her ultimate damage further. So again, she just end up doing a lot of damage with the ultimate when you do break the enemy. This one right here, again, increases more Lux damage. So like, again, this is just the bulk of her damage, just like the auto attacks whenever you're doing the animation cancel. I'll be real, for me though, like having the ultimate damage is even nicer because I don't like to play the game in manual really ever. I was just doing it for the purpose of this video. So for me, this is going to help out a ton, right? The ultimate damage will increase. Also, this background looks so nice, man. Oh my gosh, dude. This is such a nice background, man. Oh, no cam because I am so triggered that my audio did not record. So like literally you just see me with a deadpan mad face the whole video, and I don't want to do that. Cool. And then I'll use the record I had with the auto attack, which is this one. I need to delete some of the ones that I'm not using right now, just so I have more space for later on. Now, all you need to do is quite literally just hold down your auto attack for a bit. No, excuse me, not your auto attack, your dash. I binded my dash to my shift so that it's a lot easier to do this. I could do this with one hand pretty much and have the other hand on my pants. So I go like this here, auto attack, dash, auto attack, dash, auto attack, dash, auto attack, dash, auto attack. Honestly, people say it's fun. It's kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. I think the only time it was fun when I was doing it against the boss blitz, because like it's more interactive in that fight. Sometimes I miss it though. I'm not perfect. I miss it sometimes, I'll be real. Especially if I get the timing down wrong. But normally it's like a rhythm attached to it. And then the ultimate is just there to finish it off, I guess. Hands off, right? But yeah, that's the gist of the tech. Again, even a baby could do it. It's nothing super duper crazy. You may mess up a few times, but it always just rhythm, right? There's like a little time window when you do it. Nothing crazy, right? So I can go to this enemy here. So this is like really good for element neutral content because like not element neutral, but content that she's not good against because you end up doing so much damage. So yeah, you just completely ignore the fact that the enemy has not the element that you're strong into, or weak against the enemy element you're strong into. To be honest, if you're able to dodge while the enemy is throwing out their attacks, so you get like the invincibility window, the slow motion, the Zawarudo window, right? It's actually kind of best for that. But if you don't get that window, then it's fine, right? I think we're just gonna clear this straight up. I love this ultimate. It's so cool, man. You like stop time and everything, and you just deal so much damage to the bosses. I love it so much, man. Yeah, there you go. It's very simple. Yeah. I actually cleared that a lot easier than I did the first time around. I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing it before the tech, it actually was a lot harder to clear. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll show you that. Now let me show you like what it's like to not do the tech, right? To make this more like obvious in terms of how strong it actually is, right? So if I go back here, I'm going to we're gonna let it play in auto, right? We're gonna let it play in auto and see the difference. I'm of course going to dodge though. We're gonna let it play in auto. I will do some dodges though in the enemy when I need to dodge, of course, right? So this is how it is just normally, right? Normal Shia, nothing crazy. It is nice though when I'm at the gym. So there's that. There is value in playing Shia like this, really. I'm at the gym. I'm at the dinner table. My wrist hurts. Thank goodness I haven't had wrist pains lately. I stopped playing Overwatch. Thank goodness for that. You can see here it's taking significantly longer to clear this. So now we press ult and he's going to break. We cleared it at around 53 seconds, right? On the clock. We are not even there, right? So, yeah. The damage difference is definitely there. Significant damage difference. Let's see how much longer it takes, honestly. This guy is he's not even hitting me, bro. He's not even aiming at me, man. This is like the easiest fight in the game. It's literally just the bull and the red flag type of thing. What the heck? All right, that took about 23 more seconds, which is a pretty significant amount of time, right? Especially when you are doing a fight like Boss Blitz. 23 seconds more is a significant increase. Well, it's actually 25 more seconds. Is a significant increase in time. Yeah, that's pretty drastic, right? Now let's do one more stage like this one here that I have not done yet. This boss is a little bit tanky. I think this boss is like a little bit tankier. I think. I don't think I've ever been like. Have I ever been shy? No, I take that back. I was shy, but at a certain point, I stopped being afraid of girls, right? Like I definitely was. There was a point in my life where I was afraid of girls. I was more afraid to talk to them, really, and I stopped being afraid. So it's not really the case anymore. But dude, man, those days are. Whew, those days were crazy. I guess I still do sometimes, but like, I think what it is just like when you're talking to anybody new, it's not even like it's just a girl thing. It's like when I talk to anybody new, I am a little bit like uneasy about the interaction because I'm like, yeah, I don't know this person, they don't know me. So, what is there to talk about? I don't think I've ever brought up like the weather in any conversation I've ever had in life. I always felt like that like joke is overplayed, to be honest. Oh my god, he just unleashed a super Kamehameha. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that, how's the weather interaction with someone before. I feel like it's overplayed all the time. Yeah, the tech is definitely really nice. That one took a little bit longer. I assume maybe the boss is either tanky or just has more resistances. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This damage is so bad. I don't even think they even have a lot of damage to like deal against me. Okay, never mind. That's quite. He's definitely doing more damage to me than I am doing to him. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and fight this boss with this. It's gonna take like 5 minutes to do, but you get the gist. Even with like the auto attack cancel, dash cancel, whatever, right? The Shia attack, you do significant amount of damage even against enemies that have like the resistances against you. Same time though, just bring the element that the enemy is weak to. It's gonna save you a lot of time, and you can quite literally bring that character and play them in auto. I actually think, funnily enough, apparently, Chitose, not Chitose, Mystique, also has like a summon as well. So a minion, if you want to call it that. So we'll see if she has some type of like tech with her thing, with her auto stuff like that. We'll see. It doesn't seem like it though, because this is definitely different than Shia's, right? We go to Shia. Shia's normal attack is definitely different compared to her. So she might not even have the same thing, to be honest. I don't think she even has that. Apparently, she also has like a bug or something with like her thing or something. Okay, so after doing a couple retries and min-maxing the auto attack damage through records, I was finally able to achieve this score. With that being said, it is relatively strong, the fact that she's able to do what she does with the auto attack thing, especially with me being as underleveled as I am. I feel like for this content in itself, and my record level was like level 16, mind you. So it wasn't even anything high. Like if we go to my record here, you're going to see my record is level 16, and I was able to get it cleared max stars. So the character is definitely overtuned in that regard. With that being said, I'm really surprised as to how players got scores extremely high. I don't even want to sit there and begin to think about how to even get scores this high. Like this right here is a pipe dream for me, right? Like well, I guess if you look at like the but dude, 204,000 is insane to me while having level 60 supports. So I have to sit here and wonder what they're feeding their Shia for her to do this much damage. Dude, I don't know. But I'll maybe figure it out when I get to level 90. They probably do just giga buff characters when you get to that point, but we'll have to wait and see, right? But that's the video here. Thank you for watching. No cam because I literally just decided to continue playing after I initially finished the video. And then I was like, let me do some more runs. Let me see if I can get a higher score. And I ended up getting a high score. So, I lucked out, right? That's it. Thank you for watching and have a nice rest of your day. This is like my 5th time doing this outro. Bye-bye.